Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunday, round 6. We're picking up the action at section 1. I think a few of the pros have already gone. And looks like we're picking up first year, and I don't know exactly where things go yet, so we're just going to kind of tag along.
Red line!
Yeah, watch that one over there. Boy, that's a soft zap, doesn't it? Where you gotta go? You going where the experts are going?
Experts and everyone.
So you're doing this right here?
No, we're going where the pros are going. It's really weird.
Without jumping the gap. Yeah, it'll just roll over that.
And then you don't have to be on that rock on the left to roll down. You can
It just goes.
yeah, let it just.
Yeah, I didn't even see this dude.
We having fun yet? I'm sure everybody at home is loving that whistle in the live stream.
Yeah.
But it's necessary. way around to the other side. We say, Pond. You ready?
We're here.
We're here. That's all you got for me? I expected a lot, actually.
Rider, red line!
Hey, Rim.
What do you say, Gary?
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. Ooh. Oh, that was thin. That got a little spicy.
Hold it. Nice and strong now. Yeah, perfect to the back. Minute left, motor side. Yep. Look up. Fixed it. Well held, well held. Motor side, 40. That's big short. That's aggressive. Yep.
Nice ride.
Turn that in just about a minute. She does it gently like you like to.
Don't let him give you any crap, Preston. Give him some stick. A little thin, but it's working. Nice ride.
Hey.
check.
Are you and fiddling with a mixture screw doesn't change anything?
I mean, it does, but only for a minute. Then it goes weird one way or another. It doesn't make a real definitive difference like a normal shoe. Like you should back it out two turns and then do something.
And we're sure that carburetor doesn't have the same issue the other one does?
No, we're not.
Okay. That's fair. Honesty's important when you're diagnosing problems.
I mean, we can pull everything apart. Same thing with the other CDI.
Yeah, I think it's carburetor. I mean, now that you got the pickup back out of the way, it's not rubbing anymore, right?
There's no way it could rub. Like I put the deal in the case and it will physically hit the case before it will hit the pickup.
So you got what, 30 or 40,000 sitting
Yeah,
there?
easily.
Yeah.
So that was never the issue.
What polished that thing off then?
I don't know. That's brand new 25 I brought in. It's exactly the same way. So they evidently did it from the factory.
Oh, okay, because ours stick out.
Really.
Yeah.
Brand new one with 0 mark on the crank or on the plywood was exactly the same way. So
Well, it's supposed to be that way then.
supposed to. It's a questionable way of putting that, but yes. Anyhow, that's a tomorrow problem.
Maybe even a Tuesday problem.
Probably yes.
I like Tuesday problems.
All right, checker banner.
I think that was the right call. Yeah, when he reached out there to rub on that, yeah, exactly. That's different than jamming yourself between two trees where you're lucky you still got all 5 fingers. Yeah, I'm with you. Yeah, because you just can't get all the angles. Yeah. You're right. Hey Seth. More Seth, less engine. It'll drive you. You'll have time up there to just drive through. He hit the first rock too hard. Yeah, just bump it up there and then roll over those other ones light. Right, Sam? Don't hit the first rock too hard, right? Yeah, that was excess spice on that rock hit.
Oh, there he is.
Remember, we're live, so be a good boy.
That's right, Ray. They hit it too hard. Carrots a little bit too much going over that rock. Here comes Adam Martinson on GRS. Let's see how he does it. Good tap. Good pressure. Ooh, flowed through there nice.
I forget there's that much section over there.
One last up.
Got it.
And he's out with a 1.
It's all you. You can go read the rules when you're bored. It's complicated. We'll go
It's
there.
complicated.
We'll get right into that.
Going to that rock, going to this rock to my hand.
Really? Nobody was. Adam was in the way. Nobody else saw that. Okay. Well, they didn't see it. They got to give it to him.
There's some blue horse out with the clean.
Yeah. The video will show something different having happened. But you guys couldn't see it, so it is what it is. No, and I'm not saying I want the trial scored by video at all. But it was more of an angle problem. I mean, if you'd been standing here, and maybe we are in your spot. If so, throw us out of the way.
Good there.
What's a good word for today?
To hell with Georgia?
You don't have rocks like this in Georgia?
I was raised at Georgia Tech.
No. Oh, okay. I didn't even understand the reference.
Yeah.
That's not cleaned out this morning. That'll matter right over here. Did you have some fun yesterday? Yeah, by the third loop it was starting to be fun. Did you get some sleep last night? Yeah, all 9 hours of it? Or 10?
It was good. A 2-hour nap, so
Nice. That was smooth. Alright, well, I think we're going to plunder on. You got a huge rock over here. I don't know what y'all are going to do with that thing. Yeah, that thing's a monster.
I may have to punch a 5. I'm not sure I can do that.
Well, the only thing I'm going to say is mind this crumbly thing in front of it because it's at wheelie distance.
Yeah.
That one, that is worth noting. Sweet floater off that rock right there, though, would look pretty banging on film.
That's what I'm really here to do.
Well, good. All right. I mean, well, I have great news. I'm not going to be here by the time you do this, so we'll catch you at 2. Yes, sir. All right, I do believe this is the end of section 1. So thanks for tuning in with us, and we'll pick you up over at section 2. Should be fun. We'll continue this show in, it looks like a couple minutes. I can't see section 2 from here, so hope you're enjoying. Hang in there. The stream will continue. We'll be back in a minute. Picking the action back up at section 2. We're out here in the middle of the field. Ought to have fairly decent coverage. Well, it doesn't look to be a particularly difficult section, but still show you a little bit of it. And up and down this. Good morning. Doing all right? Doing well? Day, I think. Well, that's better than it. The last forecast I saw was 4 or 5 degrees. It was going to get up pretty close to 90. I hope they're wrong. Oops.
Yeah? Straight up to me. Float the front wheel and go. Yes, yes, yes. Load the time, B. No need to run. Yes. Yes.
Nice floater. That was smooth. Yeah, it was. Yo, they got to do that too. That'll be that's a great problem for them to have to solve. I like that. This may not be a super. Nice line too. There is that inside option.
Yeah, that's that would be even better.
Yeah,
They were kind of
see if I can make some improvements to the internet over here. Yeah, 3's on up the hill.
Oh, it is? Okay.
Well, sort of. They go off the end and drop back down. So I know where 3 is because I've been here a bunch of times. Basically, walk back down the hill and walk down that trench about 200 yards. It's right down there where those tall trees are.
Okay.
So if that's what you're looking for. Okay, let's see if it's in the mood a little better there. That looks better. Get back to what we were doing. Ooh. That was thin. this is part of their experience.
The heads.
Yeah, people passing in front of camera, all that. That's all part of the experience. That's why it's live. Otherwise, I'd edit all that, but I'm not going to. So, yeah, I mean, then there's this guy.
We don't know him.
Exactly.
I'm having a horrible time reading it. Thanks for the comment. I think it's Terry. The sun's right in my face, so the screen's pretty hard to see. But I'm glad you're enjoying it. And we'll get back to maybe a little bit more exciting section here in a minute. Give this one a couple minutes more coverage, and then we'll head over to 3. I know 3 is a little bit spicier unit. But who doesn't want to see Peyton Campbell on his TRS make this look easy? Well, Terry, I hope you got a big enough monitor so you can split screen that action. You don't want to miss anything. What's up, yo? Ooh, he's making it look hard up there, but he got it. The exit's pretty much the problem.
That little
Yeah. I mean, the good news is at least there's a decent approach curve so that it's not gonna... Sorry. Looks like the pit crew needs a motorcycle. Where's your minder? You gotta get out of here.
I'll have to talk to him about that.
Yeah. You enjoy it? You having fun watching?
Oh yeah. No, we got one. We were down in Texas.
Oh, good. Making it out to Ohio too?
Yeah.
Awesome. They've all been really good events this year so far.
Nice event.
Some different, very different. Each place was very different.
Texas had rain, and by the way, he did well with that. Yeah, he got second both days down there with rain.
Yeah, good.
Kind of changes the terrain overnight.
Yeah, well, and yeah, Texas.
Not always everybody's liking.
I mean, you might as well
Make the best of it.
get used to the idea because sooner or later it rains.
Well, Texas down there, every day we were there, it rained till the day we were getting ready to leave.
Yeah, then the sun
was
comes
nice.
out. Great weekend. So I was telling Jess when you rode up earlier, I'm impressed. Oh, I know it is. May I? Thank you.
I know, I was messing with this. Is really grippy.
Yeah, it's always a lot of work, but
Actually, no.
having done several of these myself. Yeah, I mean, I know exactly how much work you guys did, but it's better that 6 men do all the work than you try to get 12 to do it.
Yeah.
It actually ends up working better, but no, I mean, the loop marking, the sections, I mean, yeah, beautiful job.
Yeah, we got some really good.
So, yeah, hopefully we'll see you again. It's been a hot minute.
Yeah, 2019 was our last one. So.
Did it rain there?
No, I think that was.
Yeah, I remember. I think I rode the one it rained.
Yeah.
And that one was less fun, but it wasn't y'all's fault. So.
Yeah, that's when we had the mud bog.
Well, cool. We're gonna wander on. I know Tree's a little spicier than this one,
Yeah.
but it's got some good sportsman problems installed in it. Right there. That'd be the problem. Yep. That last 6 feet. So. See what Seth's got for us. Nicely done. Caroline Kent making her run at section 2 on the horse door. What's up, yo? There you go. Having fun today?
Oh yeah.
Section 1's over. All the
I'll do this, yeah.
got all the butterflies and jitters
I
and
had to like double check that rock just to make sure. Yeah, it's just-
oh, that's where the money is for the sportsman line right there.
Oh, I know.
That last 6 feet.
Sorry.
No fair turn, molehills in the mountains, section 2.
Do you want this one or
Nice ride. Nicely done. That's right. And with that, I do believe we're going to head on to section 3. Hopefully everybody's enjoying this still. Connection's a little better after we had some fine tuning. And yeah, we'll get, whoop, we don't die getting to the bike. We'll get back at you here in just a minute. 3's pretty close, so stay tuned. See you in a minute. I'm sure you've seen some YouTube videos and things of them riding and whatnot, but
I think it's a little bit more direct in person though. Did you see how small it is?
yeah, the camera flattens everything out quite a bit. Yeah, well, now when you watch YouTube, you'll be more suspicious of what it really looks like. Yeah. Well, interestingly, we're the only AMA sport that doesn't require an ambulance, though very, very, very rarely do we we ever have anything more than bumps and bruises, because the speeds are low enough. There's just not that much energy. The crash doesn't involve, flipping and flying. The bike just kind of goes clunk and stops, and oh darn, that didn't work.
Yeah, you got a couple.
Yeah, and it's very rarely head injuries. It's almost always other things, People twist ankles and knees and whatnot. Like Cole, our pro rider, smoked his ankle in California. It was just kind of bad luck. He jumped down off the rock and twisted his ankle and broke it. But those are really rare things. They're 5 or 6. And most of them are, except the kids that sound kind of like a little engine, the 125s, and there's a couple 80s out here, but most of them are 200 to 300 cc's. And it really makes little difference until you get to the extra control level. Ride what you like. And there's not $200 worth of parts you can hold on one of these after you buy it that makes any difference. It's all rider. You either know how to solve the problem or you wish you knew how to solve the problem. Yeah. Well, and that's probably one of the hardest things is I do quite a bit of teaching, and it's so in our daily, we solve all our problems with our upper body. Eat, computer, driving, all that stuff. Most of the stuff's done with our hands. The trials bike is steered and controlled primarily with the feet, and obviously the throttle and clutch input, but he's supposed to be making it go where he wants it to go by foot peg pressure. That's what steers it, as opposed to turning the handlebars like you might on a road bike or something. I don't know if you ride, but yeah. So counter steering is not a thing in trials because you can't trust the ground. So it's all foot pressure. But that has to be a learned skill because nobody in their daily life hardly does that kind of fine muscle control with their legs. As an adult, particularly, it's a lot easier to start with a 10 or 12-year-old kid. They're like, oh, okay, I got to do this with my feet, and it just happens because they're still programmable. Yeah. Right. So. Anyway, yeah, enjoy. Yeah, and like you say, feel free. You can anywhere outside the main ribbon. You can walk around and get close to the stuff. If there's something you want to see, yeah, you can get right in there. I mean, it's extremely rare that something comes unglued. Oops. How we doing? Having some fun?
I'm just warming up. I ain't started yet.
Yeah.
Just come up here and watch it a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think technically we're supposed to. I'm not here to tell you that. Yeah. The course is closed technically. That's not the discussion we're having. You have fun yesterday? Yeah. Yeah, sounds pretty acceptable. Fair? Honda treat you well, did it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, they work well. I kind of want to wander up there, and I kind of feel like it's not necessary. I don't know.
Not necessary.
No. That's such a. I mean.
It looks intimidating, but to throw this pretty easy on.
Honestly, if we took the tape down right here, just let the clutch out and go, whoop, it would go up there. You almost can't screw that up. That's such a huge kicker. But, I would have liked to have seen him solve this problem right over here with the two angled logs. Make him come into a box and set up and have to do the angled thing and go up and then get on that angled rock and go to the other one. That would have been a way more interesting pro problem to solve, but Jess wanted to show here, and he got one. It's a good showy section.
Yeah, it is.
But I see some more technical stuff there that I probably would have gone for. Because that's the thing that gets points out of the pros. They get surprised by the bike not tracking quite the way they thought it was going to and things. So, yeah, you give them 2 bike lengths to square on, it'll go up a 10-foot wall. I mean, we've seen that 1,000 times on YouTube. But if you take away that 10-foot run and you put some off-camber angles in there, it doesn't always go perfectly the way they thought it was going to, and then that's where the points come from. I mean, it's one thing to put something in so big that some of them don't make it. That's one way to stop them. But the other way is, I think, actually more interesting because they want another hit at that. Sometimes they don't want to hit the big stuff again. They're like, nah, 3's enough on that. But the technical stuff, they're pretty interested in going back and going, you know, if I change this thing, maybe it works, you know, and round and round. So, Miss Abigail Scott for this. Well, have fun. Good luck today. Nicely done.
Thank you.
You gonna get rid of this shadow you got here?
Yeah, I'm on it.
See you next.
See you then.
I got it. Okay.
Oh.
Doing all right, sir?
So far.
You got some shade here. I like that.
Yeah.
Imported it from, you must have been on 9 yesterday.
Yeah.
That was a scorcher.
Yeah.
While you're there, can you kick the ass in this way?
Yeah, girl. Yeah, I'm a little better today. I wanted 3. The other day gave it to someone else.
You did some trading and bench racing?
Only one.
Could I trouble you to wander over on one of these big rocks over here out of the way and get a little bit of good video of them for the live stream?
Well, I got to check out here. What do you?
No, I just want to stand over there. I just got to ask you.
Yeah, go out in the middle.
Yeah. Okay. I'm just being a good boy and asking so I don't get in trouble. You know, not bad. You know, you'll have that on these big jobs. I'm running on Starlink. It's down on the bike. That's why I'm riding that little electric Beta Explorer around, because it's got a big old battery in it. It runs the Starlink all day and drags me around. And we gotta pay attention to what we're doing. Sorry, guys. There you go. You got tangled up in some rocks for a second. See what Kylie's got for us. Trying to get up here where we can actually see what they're dealing with. They got kind of a narrow route to ride up. They gotta do some dodging handlebars, and she almost got that marker off there. Hate that kind of stuff.
Right here. You're okay, you're okay, you're okay. Okay, pull your front knee too. Pull your front over. What do I do, hey? Pull your front to the right. Can you hold it? I'm on it down. Okay, let it good. There you go.
Question for you. Her front brake is right out at the very edge.
Like,
Like it's her finger's almost straight getting it.
okay. I'll check on it.
Maybe back it in
Yeah,
just a
yeah,
touch
yeah.
so she can reach it better. It might make her feel more confident.
Okay, thank you very much.
You could almost hop on it from you to me.
Yeah, I thought that was going to go
Just make
poorly
the
for a
turn
second,
right away.
too.
I heard the cars.
Dang glasses kill me. I can't see the phone if I don't have the glasses on, but
Ready? How we doing today?
you know, we're getting by. How about you?
Good. Okay. Reception good?
It is here.
That's good.
You would have thought section 2 was good too, but it turned out that it wasn't amazing. No, we got a pretty solid connection here. We can
That's good because
we can talk trash in HD. Oh no. No, they were long gone by the time I got here. I've only been here 11 minutes. I'm here for you guys, not for the pros. Everybody takes pictures of them. Yeah, ease it down off there and don't do anything silly.
And they don't have to mess with the skid plate.
Yeah,
Alrighty.
this will be a little spicier. See what Connor's got. Yeah, use a big pull. Set the front wheel up there. There you go. Not what he wanted, but what he got, what he earned. What do you say there, boss? We having any fun today? Got them nasty first couple sections out of the way, starting to feel the juices. Nice ride, Bill. Did you guys have some fun yesterday?
Ray, I had so much fun. I couldn't sleep last night.
Yeah, I'll bet that wasn't really the problem. Couldn't wait to do it again today.
Yeah. That was a lot of fun. The section was so much fun.
Yeah, they seemed like really good sections.
It's a great try.
Yeah, I was impressed. I mean, the loop marking, it seemed like they had a good variety of sections.
Even the line, the line.
Yeah, I mean, with 140 riders, when you sit down and think about it, there's no way you can get around that.
Chance to meet you.
I don't know if it's a big deal or not.
Yeah, it's either tight and tight or they're coming down and just turning up on the rocks right there pretty easily. That's what I've seen done. I mean, you probably could do it all on rear. Yeah, I mean, you know, man with your resources.
You suck.
A little stiff getting up on that thing, maybe. that yesterday. I think it sounded like the rubber bumpers probably chewed up on that. Yeah?
My new one's still in the mail.
Is it? I think we got to talk about letting you make that thing a museum piece again.
You can't let me compete in the pitch class.
It's not that old. I got a 93 Aprilia that's in the same boat you're in. Oh, you haven't overthought it sufficiently yet, Morgan. Good luck today. Yeah, have fun today. Nicely done. Yeah, that straight thing is not without its risk. If you come up there a little fast, it seems to be pushing them down in here to the left with a fair amount of energy. But then the S-turn line has got its risks as well, so it's a great sportsman problem to solve. Oh no, you're fine. That's part of the experience for the people at home. Right, Tom? No fair overthinking this now. It does. I absolutely agree. But you know, if you came up on this in the loop in third gear, you'd roll right through here. Get a couple more riders here, and then we'll get on to 4, and we get the end of sportsman riders again, and then got it. Nice. think that's the money shot right there. Yep. Good body effort on that so you keep your energy under control, but enough to hold the line. The guys that are getting in trouble are half-assing up on that, and they either end up going fast because they're off balance, or they're off balance because they didn't go fast enough.
Green's going through here. Right? It's the only place I can see.
You have fun yesterday, did you?
Good time, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's always more fun when you win, but still. Nice. That'll give everybody something to think about for a second.
Morning, right?
Morning. How are you?
I'm good.
Yeah. How'd the first two treat you? Excellent. You have some fun yesterday?
Yeah, I have a saddle clutch issue all day.
What was going on?
Oh, SWF. They either creep or slip.
Oh, yeah.
So you
Okay.
find the balance. And it changed throughout the day. It only cost me 2. I earned 3 and 2 where clutch slip had a really bad time. But it was fun.
We should talk about that. I've got some ideas.
Yeah, I put all new steel plates in, new Sherflex plates, everything's filed down. That's not good stuff.
Well, but aren't...
My jumbo's fine. But this old 82 spinning. My jumbo wasn't great. But yeah, we'll talk afterwards.
Yeah.
I'll take you.
Well, I've got a few tricks that... Yeah. I've seen about 3 things work.
What's that?
I said I've seen about 3 things work well here. And I think the best tip is it's an energy management problem. It's coming up on the rock well enough. This isn't automatically better because you can end up too deep down here. So if you come down over it, you can actually just skid plate that and stop and then creep down. And anyway,
No, I really did.
yeah.
You're right.
I think I'm going to wrap up section 3 today. We're just getting to Clubman. And we'll pick this up at section 4 for you guys. Hope everybody's enjoying the show. And boy, the Clubman line looks like it is quite a drive-through. Yeah. We'll be back in a minute. I don't remember how far 4 is, but I don't think it's very far. So hopefully this will come back pretty quickly. Hang in there. Alrighty, we're back here. This is section 4. Got set 479.
Yes.
Nice.
Perfect. Hold it. Nice.
What are we doing here? Why would we want to look at it? Seth's dad. Let's get this right here. See what we got over here.
Yes. Stay. Fight.
No, go ahead. It's part of their experience. If they want an uninterrupted view, they should be here themselves. Dave Pyle on section 4. He had a pretty good ride yesterday. How'd the TY treat you yesterday?
I did okay. Ryder was suspect.
Sometimes that's easier to fix, sometimes it isn't, unfortunately. Well, good luck today. Hey Mark, you having fun?
You can ride dirt bike all day.
I mean, there's way worse things you could get stuck doing on a Sunday. Good luck. From these guys. Yeah, he's coming for you. Oh wait, you two?
Huh?
Does the world know you two are hanging out together? I don't know. What do you say, Kevin? You have some fun yesterday?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, no crossing the beams today, all right? Ooh, was it in or was it out? You're good.
Yes, I am.
I didn't want you to try to take it the big step down off there, but no reason to. You having some fun today? Waiting on the juice? Yeah, right. With you.
God, my legs are kind of tired.
Guess I ought to move, considering the only really exciting sportsman thing in the section is behind the tree. That's okay, everybody's done it, it just drives up there. She hit that pretty hard, I don't think you need to. There's actually been more trouble right there than anywhere else.
Hey, I'm not riding support lane.
Oh, well.
Yeah. That's why I can still ride without the juice.
Right, right. Seeing as how I've suddenly realized I have such a great captive audience here. Y'all having fun?
Oh yeah.
I mean, not the sitting in line part, but the rest of it?
It's all fun.
Yeah?
It all averages out.
Yeah.
Traction's been good, obviously.
It's not a guarantee in this loose stuff.
Loose stuff can be tricky.
It can be.
It's going right through most.
Pretty good connection here.
I think that's got a lot of crowd.
Yeah, 26 people. It's about where it ran yesterday, between 25 and 40.
Oh, I meant
Oh,
just because this section's closer to the spectators.
yeah. I think there's 10 here instead of 6. Right, yeah. Yeah. Almost doubled. What do you say, Bill? We having any fun yet? You're probably not going to either. Oh, that was kind of something. I guess I could show the people what we're talking about. I'm kind of wandering over here to see this big sportsman hit over here. You know, that huge wall.
Yeah, the big ride up.
Yeah, you doing that in third, or you gonna use a lower gear?
It's a perfect one.
You could send it into the trees, about 20 feet into the trees.
Like, I think that'd be good. That's
Yeah, you got to hold her wide, and then yeah, lots of clutch. Yeah, yeah. No, the internet's a little more cooperative today. I had a little trouble over at section 2, but
I did watch the other one. It's like my nighttime.
it's really hard to keep all the background stuff turned off on the phone game. It's almost like it would be. That doesn't mean it doesn't transmit data in the background. That's the problem. You know, the dumb thing downloaded a watch update yesterday. Well, because it sees this as my real internet connection, because it is a real internet connection. And if you turn on low bandwidth mode, that does weird things. So it's almost like you need specialized equipment to do this, but I don't have any. Anyway, get in there. Good luck. Oops. Did you have a good day yesterday?
No, I had a fun day yesterday.
Fun day, but it didn't work out the way you want. I'm sorry.
No, just
Everything was. I went on sound. I went on.
Yeah, yeah. It's It's all live.
It's all live.
I mean, as long as you don't start cussing specific people, you're good.
Okay, no, it was a fun day. The loose corners is what got me. That's where.
Yeah, there's a lot of that here too. All these little platelet rocks, they all move all day.
And I did finally figure out almost, like, there's only one section I didn't figure out perfectly.
Today's a new day, clean
Today's
slate.
the next day. Oh, yeah. Well, it was.
With all the experience you gained yesterday.
It was, actually.
It was until section 3?
Yeah.
I'm
Not
sorry.
to talk. It's like the guy was standing.
Ooh, that was a little salty.
I got distracted.
Right. Yeah. Yeah, well, you got about 10 minutes before I'm going to move on.
Oh, well, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Okay, sorry, I won't be on the big screen.
We'll get you at the next one, though.
Okay.
Yeah, you're welcome, John. And yeah, it's almost getting hot already. It's got to be in the, ooh, well, yeah, it's almost 80 out already. And the sun is unrelenting. There's not a single cloud to be found. The only shade there is tree shade, which is plentiful, but it doesn't keep the temperature down at all. Guys got to come out and start riding some nationals. Doesn't this look like fun? You got one more weekend coming up in Ohio, the weekend after the World Round. And we won't be live streaming the World Round because there's media rights problems with the FIM, and we simply cannot spend enough money to do that. So you'll have to source your World Round clips elsewhere. But we'll be back for Ohio. Yeah, it goes way over there yet, and then doubles back 3 more times. They're giving out maps and a water at the end. I'm with you. I didn't think you all guys use that high-tech stuff like that. You want a printed map, don't you? Did you have fun yesterday?
Oh, it wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. It was good. I'm as poor as my body is, I'm happy just getting through it.
That's a fair goal.
Yeah.
Nice ride.
That's pretty steep for a green. That's pretty steep.
Well, yeah, I think you guys technically can drive around it right there where you're walking if you want. I'm not sure it's a better thing, but yeah, I mean, you got choices. Yep. You got 10 or 10 seconds anyway.
I used to love this.
What do you say, Doug?
Hey, Ray, how you doing?
I'm good.
Good to see you.
Did you have any fun yesterday?
Yeah, I rode well. I felt good.
What we got? We got Morgan coming up here. I had expectations and they delivered right there. Nice and smooth. Hopefully my network comes back here pretty quickly. what's going on, boss?
That's a good job on the videos.
Yeah, you liking those? Well, we're standing here doing it right now. You're famous.
That's cool. Good job.
Did you have fun yesterday?
I got a 3 right away, and I knew I was out of it today.
Sometimes that helps because then you can just go about riding a motorcycle instead of worrying about winning. Because it's interesting, you can't exactly worry about winning or worrying about not losing. It's hard to navigate that because you can really overpressure yourself.
Right.
And then
I'm just going to apply what I've learned.
I took a dab.
What?
Number 1.
Well, I mean, we'll cut you a little slack because it was number 1, but you have to clean that up. Well, John, to be honest, a lot of the next steps are covered in Tom's stuff. If you're not familiar with what else Trials Progression's got, there's some really great, like this is where to start. I did a big podcast with him about the Basic 8 and how to get started with the core skills of becoming a trials rider and all that. You should check that out. Yeah, getting to the local venue and meeting some people and all of that is also important. And find it to be a pretty good source of entertainment. Cover 4 or 5 more riders here, and then I'm gonna move on to section 5. Unfortunately, with the line so long, I'm not passing as many riders as I'd like, or having as many riders pass me as I'd like to. We are getting to seeing some new faces in the walking area, and so we'll.
Rock seems pretty easy, though.
Yeah, don't overcomplicate this, Doug. It's a dirt bank at your house. Turn right, and then drive over that other stuff, and over around the tree. They're running. I think they're running right over the top of the pile, Doug. What's going on, boys? You having some fun?
Oh, yeah.
Excellent. Cleaning everything in sight, though, right?
Yep.
Excellent. That's important.
The first rock we get to go over.
Yeah, you get 3 rocks in one section. You're fine. It's part of their experience. If they wanted a clear view, they can come here and watch themselves.
What have you been on? This is just a video?
It's live.
On what?
Trials Progression. Yeah, I've done all the events. You can go back and watch Texas and California and the Pro Shootout and all that. Yeah. Now when you're staying up at night, not sure what to do with yourself, see? Procrastinating on homework, you got something.
Sure.
Yeah, did you have fun yesterday?
Yeah, it was a blast.
How'd you do?
Took 3rd.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Excellent. Well, good luck today.
Thank you.
Hey, what's going on?
I already broke up the bed.
Tape border, and then you're around and spicy. That's happened to a couple people.
Yeah.
No, that's a bit unfortunate. but it does happen. No harm, no foul. No. Unfortunately, got quite a line here. This happens. We got 140 some riders here, and definitely they got to be somewhere. And unfortunately, right now, a lot of them are sitting here. What do you say, Cash? You got this all dialed in? Coming at you.
Coming right at you guys.
I think you got this one covered. You have fun yesterday?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that part's unfortunate, but with 140 riders, there's really no way that sooner or later you get caught up with a couple of those.
Yeah, unfortunately yesterday it was not 260, so it wasn't bad at all.
Yeah. He seems surprised by that little detail right there. I believe this is what they call a suboptimal line choice. That rear brake doing okay?
Oh yeah. Perfect.
I've done 3 of them like that now this weekend. Well, I think I'm going to wander on. You got this all dialed in, Doug? So come over this thing, aiming at this big oak tree, and then right, and then kind of right in there. Watch, this will be a good demonstration. Ben, coming at you, boss. So you know, just kind of pulling down. He's a little tight, in my opinion. Now, never mind. That's just drive over this thing. Don't overcomplicate this one. Just ride it where it's smooth, bend your knees, look ahead over there, and then run over the other one anywhere. Don't overcomplicate. The only thing that matters here is getting out about where his boot is, right there, where his left boot is, yeah.
Okay.
Pick something there, you know, stand a stick up, put his, you know, find yourself a, you know, when you're on the rock, line the front wheel up with the stake maybe, or I don't know, something. You know, I know that's a thing for you.
Yeah, it is a thing for me. Yeah.
Here we go. Coming at you guys. Yeah, I don't know why they're giving up so much, but they do.
That's a good turn.
Yeah, that was a good turn. I think you got this.
Mike can do it, I know that.
Yeah, yeah. The motorcycle will do it. Backside. A couple people have gotten tipped down into the right corner over there where the tape cuts across and they can't turn back out. It's the only thing that I've seen happen in 20 minutes here. They come over this and then they fade right from the side hill and legs drive on. You guys know all this stuff though already, right?
No, we're just testing.
Ooh, that's tight. I remember a couple things. I'm trying.
California.
The internet generally cooperates, although I don't think it is at the moment.
You were breathing a little heavy.
Riding as I used to.
Well, you just follow him around everywhere, and that's all the exercise.
It turns
Do
out
everything
not.
he does.
I can't do everything he does. He sits on the floor in ways that I don't remember. Not to bring up a subject that. Well, good luck today. Y'all have fun.
Thank you.
It better be. Only you can make a difference. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Better click.
We have a serious conversation.
Yeah, that's fine.
When I got one in so clean.
Backed up. Don't bag up.
I'll be back up.
It rolled back a fair bit, I think. Nice. Oh, it knocked the tape down, didn't it? What's up? What's up, yo? My dadgum internet connect. Up, yo. My dadgum internet connection ain't cooperating. No, the internet. I hate.
When you're ready.
I hate.
When you're ready.
That rear brake is.
It's barking, ain't it?
Yeah, letting him know he needs to do a little maintenance, but he's been ignoring it.
Clean. What we got here? Coming? Yes. Yes, we do. All right.
Riding that thing for 2 days will remind you how far things have come. I mean, they were one of the best bikes of the period, but that's 205 pounds of fun right there.
Back in the day, it was.
Yeah.
You had one.
My father rode Bultaco 76 to well, no, he kept his OSA, so it was probably 78 to 82. He had at least two different ones, one a 355 and one of the very last 356. That was, I actually rode that bike a little bit right before I got my TY. I mean, I rode it around the yard a bit, kind of learned to make turns and whatnot. It did turn really nice. That thing doesn't run crap.
Oh, that was close. 1-1. I think his front axle was out before he put that foot down. So one back here on this tree. What's that?
You're doing a good job.
White line, rider.
Sucks.
What?
Not being able to yell at him, know where to go.
Well, yes and no, but I mean, ultimately,
Longevity is good.
yeah, he needs to solve the problem himself ultimately, and you know, if he should feel like if he's got a question, he should come ask you.
Yep. It's harder on me than it.
Yeah, well, but you're an adult, you can suck it up, essentially. Well, you're of age.
There you go.
If you can't, that's a personal problem. You can't. You shouldn't. You know, make it his problem.
It's on the
I cooked him breakfast. I get away with that. Yeah, I can do that stuff. What happened there? I think you hooked my my pack. Yeah.
They jump out of nowhere.
You having any fun?
Oh, yeah. Flop it up for 250 Red Bull.
Yeah, that helmet needs some work there, boss.
Yeah, I know. I tried to buy a new one. Alex didn't have anything to fit my big head.
What size do you need? XL?
2X.
Oh, 2X.
Aiden, put your helmet on. Your helmet on.
You have to have a helmet on the section now.
Yeah, if you're in the section, you gotta have a helmet on. Ooh, that was nice. Yeah, that's worth talking to him about.
Yeah. He's on a clean.
Yeah, you wouldn't enjoy the other section so much.
No, you gave that the business right there.
That's what they gotta do.
Yeah, I'm sure there's been a few people that have tried to make out with that thing instead of kill it.
Sit like a rail.
Yeah.
Clubman? Clubman?
I'm gonna loop and back off. I'm like backfire.
Touch lean. So Rich in it about between an eighth to a quarter, and it will pop a little bit anyway, especially if it's wound up super far.
Yep.
This is a suboptimal. So what do you say, Pete?
Hey, what's up?
This is a suboptimal location to get into. Well, they recovered from that better than I thought he would. I mean, it cost him 3, but
On a 3.
float her off the tree all day. I mean, you guys see that line, right? Right? I mean, that is just begging for a no-clutch 4-stroke floater off the tree ride up.
I don't understand why the tire mark's on it yet.
Me either.
Trying to talk people to bad decisions.
Yeah. This is head of the bad decision club right here. If it's worth doing, it's worth overdoing. You know. Have you seen the TWSS shirts? Okay, we'll make sure you see those before you leave. Abigail's running them as a trip fundraiser for the TDN. It's not the official thing, but she is doing it. Nice. And yeah, on the front it just says TWSS 2025 World Tour, and then on the back it says we'd like to thank our sponsors. You've seen those Peloton videos where they call out some outrageous name.
Yeah.
There's 35 or 40 of those written down the back. It's perfect, and the font's small enough, but you got to be like right up on somebody to really read them. And even if you do, there's technically nothing wrong.
Yeah.
But it's been a pretty good show. We've been
Giggling.
We got
yeah.
Clubman.
And the funniest part is my mother always grabs that cup. We've got a coffee cup at home that says that on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, she doesn't always get the joke. Well, right now they're, I don't know what they're seeing.
Clean. Ryder.
Sometimes it's actually working okay, even though it says. Yeah, that problem. Too much fresh air and sunshine. I could, about 350 calories of sugar right now. Be pretty good problem solver. How's the boy doing? Yeah?
Clean. Clubman.
Unfortunately, I feel like the loop is harder than this in some places.
Yeah.
I think they should have a tiebreaker minder section.
Ooh, I like it.
Coming over here to join the bench racing? Coming over here to join the bench racing?
pretty solid.
Back in my day,
Yeah,
you were riding pro.
I was.
Champ.
Yeah, it was Champ back then.
Chump.
Oh, let's see what the electric's got off the tree. Come on. No? All right. Oh, that was pretty close. One of the better floaters we've seen in the last few minutes.
On a 1. Two, three. On a 3.
Never have.
Well, the electrics?
Yeah.
The new 4-speed is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Jeff's got a demo one he'll let you go play with if you walk over there and chat with him.
Yep.
Yeah, the 4-speed's impressively good. I mean, I'd put it certainly up against our 200 or 250 standard.
Yep.
For overall performance-wise. I mean, they're going to tell you it's got more power than that, and it does have more raw power than that, but it gets harder to ride right near the limit. It's so much. It's different. It's just different at the upper end. And it's hard to just get on and make work. I mean, Keith's taken most of this year to get to where he's at with his.
Yeah.
Still figuring that out. But they appear to be reliable. Battery capacity isn't a problem. I mean, they're doing the event without any trouble. It's a single speed, so it's like being stuck in third gear all the time. It's a generation behind. I think it's probably a fun bike for the wife to ride a little bit, or somebody new to ride clubman with. But it's not a serious tool. It can't be, because you can't ride everything in third gear.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I just said that on the internet. I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything bad. Exactly. I think it's well built. Sorry? Oops. You'll have that from time to time.
If we're allowed to mind, it'll be gone, but.
Wait.
We got a bunch of riders before it's really our problem anyway.
Right, it'll be gone.
Clubman.
Or in place.
Oh, I guess you still got one in there, though.
No.
Yeah, he looks like he's good for some
That's it.
rock moving.
Does
Is he one from y'all's area? Oh, okay. You just seen him ride?
Yeah.
Nice action.
I thought that was a rider down there. No, I don't like this rock this guy puts my way.
More weight on the bars would have helped that situation, right?
On a 1.
You might as well put foot pegs up there. We joked with Abigail about that. I actually threatened to 3D to draw, model up and print her a set of, just plastic foot peg brags so we can sneak another set of pegs up there, like come out where the bar is closed. They can clamp on. They can, because she gets leaning on the bars hard sometimes. Give her endless crap about it. It's like, well, you might as well move the foot pegs up there too, I guess. I mean, it's a little bit hard for her to get her weight back because she's so short, runs out of reach of the bars. So, I mean, she's proportional at least. But funny story. If I kneel on the ground and reach up, my kneeling reach is higher than her standing reach by about 2 inches. Wow. That really puts in perspective what a disadvantage she's at. Yeah, I can still get to my toes. I put my own shoes on.
I can't even find it.
Wow.
I'm not moving.
He won't make that mistake for another 5 or 6 minutes. That's unfortunate.
2.
That one runs really nicely. I saw Will out playing with it. That thing is
Clubman.
sharp and crisp.
Like Jim going.
Yeah, Jim's pretty clean too. Did he catch something on the loop? Front wheel slid out on a root or something?
Yeah.
Flipped a rock.
Clubman. Right. Ready.
He'll be down there for the third loop, yeah.
Clean. Clubman. White. Forward.
Oh, good. Excitement for everybody. This floater turn we'll get some critiquing in the comment section, I hope. Nope. Not sure how that was a 5 exactly. On the marker is legal again, and the front wheel can float over the marker. I don't believe he's calling that correctly. But oh, he knocked it over. Okay, all right. He's scoring it correctly. It looked like he knew what he was doing, but he's going to be. This guy does a great job of fixing boots, by the way. He's got any boots that need resoling or sole repairs. Yeah. Yeah.
Don't do it. Exactly. Yeah. You don't
Yeah.
change.
He's taught himself to be a cobbler. He came over here from.
Exactly.
I don't remember where. But this isn't his home country.
If you
I mean, it is now, but it wasn't. And he built some of the equipment, imported some of it. I've seen some of his work. I mean, he can get, like, he'll put the Alpine Star sole onto, yeah, you know, which is probably the best sole there is right now. At least from a traction standpoint, durability-wise, I think like the Style Martins and maybe even the Hebo. I don't think anybody imports the Hebo boot to this country anymore, but with that big flat area for the peg to chew up. But I think those are pretty slippery to walk on, and you get in a. I've seen too many people break their feet. And, like, they're just not the boot they used to be. You grab a hold of a pair, they're lighter, they're not as rigid as they used to be, and they just don't provide the crush protection to the forward part of the foot like they should. And I mean, 3 people broke their foot a few years ago, you know, in Oregon because there was some piece of garbage in the grass next to the trail, and they were all garnets. And I find it hard to believe that. I mean, that thing looked like it had been cleaned off by 30 bikes and hit it, but they broke their toes. That's not anymore. Well, my wife had to have surgeries on her toes from something with Garnet boots. I have no love for them, unfortunately, anymore. I mean, I wore them for years back in the day, but they were, like I say, I think they were different then. Because I don't remember those problems. I mean, I never hurt my feet. And
Well, there was a period of time where most all of the manufacturers were made in Italy. They switched to
Pakistan, right?
No, it's some Russian kind of country.
Yeah.
That's all of them are made now.
Right.
They did that switch.
Some of them.
They all suffered a little seams.
Yeah. I mean, I've got a couple pair of, well, those are the black ones, but I've got a couple pair of the natural Alpine Stars that are 3 years old. one set's had at least one sole put on them, maybe two. And the uppers have held up. I haven't worn holes in them. I mean, I hate paying $300-something for a pair of boots. But
I've still got like brand new ones from freebies.
right. Well,
From the day.
back in the day.
Yeah.
Well, wear them out.
No, I've still got some on the shelf.
What do you think? Well, got a little on. Y'all have fun.
You too.
We'll catch everybody at the next one. Let's see, this is 5, so we'll be at 6 here in just a minute. It is. It's supposed to be SRC, right? To weigh 60 pounds and be on an 80. The things that would be possible. You got to put all this effort into it, and they just stand there and turn the throttle. They might be pushing 50 with wet hair. Well, welcome everybody to section 6. 5 was a little hit and miss on the internet. We're out in the open sky here, so. Ooh, that was close. Things should be better. I'm gonna try to find me a shady spot at some point because it's hot. But we'll hopefully keep you guys a little more engaged. I see I lost some people, and that's unfortunate. How we doing today?
Good. How are you?
Good. Cleaning everything in sight?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear.
Yep.
A wise old trials rider told me that was important, so.
Yeah?
Yeah. Or wiser and older than me, or something like that. Yeah, I know, that's saying something, right? No, just old. I believe I found some shade. Yeah, that's pretty nice right there. I think it's about time to start talking about food. Ooh, that's not where you want to be stopped. I mean, it'll just drive up from there, but he's got to just, oh. He just sat on the seat and let the clutch out. It was just idle up there. Oh, we're still on a 3 somehow. Alright. Well, now that he's got this huge run up. He won't be able to push it up from there because he won't put any weight on the bike. So if he just sat on it right there, it would just idle up. There, he's got a little bit on the tank now. It's going to go now. There we go. Burned a tremendous. About on a 3 as I am, but okay.
Rider!
Never regained it, but
Getting yourself a target there? Looks like that exit's no joke up there.
No, it's not bad.
Oh,
No,
they're
it's
just...
no, it's just a straight up another hill. It's actually pretty good
Rider!
traction.
Okay.
Yeah, the
They're
guy
just
who
doing it poorly?
Yeah, the guy who watched this night just moved on the throttle.
I do that last one.
Your motorcycle's down that way, Doug. Okay, I'm here for you.
Rider!
What's going on?
What's up, man?
Rider!
having any fun today?
Having a great day.
Excellent. That's what we like to hear. I'm going to be here when you ride this, though, so you're going to have to work through that.
I'm familiar.
Come in there, spot a big rolling nose wheelie.
Slide it.
Slide, yeah, that'll work. Yeah. Back her in there in third gear. Yeah. What are you saying here?
Spice it up a little bit.
Yeah.
For today.
Yeah, keeping it spicy.
Yeah, a bit, but it's fine. Just humid.
It's hot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys in Desert today, they have
Yeah, my father said to say hey, so
yeah, I talked
good
to him
riding
last
yesterday.
night.
Okay,
Thank
good.
you. Yeah, I called him.
Yeah, I owe them a phone call. I got to get on that here, but my phone's busy. Sunburn, it looks like your helmet. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Back of my elbows are already getting a little spicy. How's things?
Ready? Off the rock.
What?
And then broke the chain.
And then broke the chain.
Yeah, but that's the gate.
Well, it's good to keep, you know,
Keep things interesting.
yeah.
And only one other bonehead dab so far. Keith on 5, me on 6, Max on 7. Makes things a little interesting. I gotta pull on that rope a little harder.
I was gonna say, you want to make sure, well, you gotta get it wrapped around her neck first and then yank on it.
This one's got Keith wrapped around his neck. He didn't have near enough to get up for the first time. He's got it forward.
Yeah. Little commentary from Alex on his expert day there. Sure. Drive right up there. Probably do it in the first 4 if we want to get really serious about it, but I think the first one will do it for sure. Yeah, them flies aren't very nice. I'll say that about them.
Today.
Nicely done.
One of my 2 grandsons.
Nice. We like to see new people. Looks like he's having a good time. Home here local for you?
We own the land.
Okay.
We're one of the owners of
Well, we appreciate getting to play on it.
What do you think of the sections?
I've been coming here since '91.
I know.
So, yeah, they're good. I think Jess did a good job, and the guys that helped him. I mean, it's always a struggle to get just that magic dial in.
It takes a lot to put them on.
What Alex has here. Not sure how this camera angle is going to work. We're going to try it. So it's all the way up the hill. Try to take the perspective for you guys. Oh, that was kind of pretty. Clean from Alex. Back to the other lens for this first part.
Later.
What do you say, Bill? You're right.
Makes this seem not so difficult, right?
It dries right up. Nice ride from Andy.
Lighter.
No pressure.
No pressure fault.
What do you say, Keith?
My nemesis.
Why? It should go right up there. What's the problem?
Didn't make the first time.
Well, but I mean, I can't imagine that lacks the performance necessary.
Well, I did second, and I think it
Third.
did go. Yeah, I'm gonna go third this time.
Yeah, third.
And
Put
I
it
turned
right
the-
back
I
here.
turned the map up to 100%.
put it right here, and like Jeff says, just build into it and just do it as a big roll-on, because that's what it is. I mean, clutch out. The clutch should be out by a bike length, and just make it pull. And it should make really good torque if you can keep your hips with it. It should go right up there.
Yeah, and that's. I watched a video, and it popped up a little high. I need to try to scrub it, absorb it a little bit.
Yeah,
more.
suck that thing up with your legs. I mean, it should drive right up there. But yeah, third. It'll pull that. You're gonna wait for the big guy to get up there on that rope.
See
Joe.
that root that's sticking
Yeah,
out
that's
there?
what I'm
Just be
looking at.
careful of that thing.
Yeah.
Maybe slightly to the left of it.
You might want to walk in there, because I think the long one on the left is broken at the bottom. That may be loose, and I think you can hit it right where it comes together. And I just videoed Alex and Andy going up it, and they just went right up. It's just.
He was a little like it looked a little underpowered, but it also like he spun right there. And then it was like kind of like a on-off thing, and then it was like he started off bad. I feel like
I mean, I really would expect that to pull third.
yeah,
It's got as much. I mean, I do that in third on our 200. It's only,
then it just takes off real slow. So as long as you're patient at the beginning of it, it should shoot you.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing. I think less clutch, more just use the torque.
Yep.
Yeah.
You gotta ride it like a beta. You gotta rev it and let the clutch out.
Yeah, right. Go hanging it on the clutch. Well, I mean, with this thing, he can just let the clutch out right here and just roll into it, but it needs a little slip off, but not much. Yeah. I think he's gonna be. I think the hard thing in third is gonna be staying with it. I think this thing's really gonna come out from under him if he's not careful. Yeah. Which is a great problem, but we'll see if he's up to the challenge. Either way, you'll learn something. Oh, you're leaving him on his own, huh? You're not going up there. Oh, you can't. That's right. Committed to not paying $40. Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Set it up. Settle in. That's it. That's it. Yep. Come on, get comfortable. Nice and smooth.
Doesn't sound like it lacks power. It looked like he came forward, but maybe it doesn't pull up there. I mean, we're not standing on it.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can come back here after the trial and find out, though, right?
Good.
I mean, this is a new problem for you. I mean, you guys. I mean, we don't get big hills like this that much. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it sounded like it had good motor RPM when he left the ground there. It sounded like it was wound up pretty good, but it gives up a lot of momentum in the air. I don't know how good it can climb the hills to begin with. Okay. You're watching that clutch perch up there? I can go up there and help him. Well, like I say, right after the trial, you can come out here and find out. Well, I think I would consider it a missed opportunity if you don't. I mean, you're doing product development, right? Ish. What's up, yo?
How's it going? Is it hot out here?
It's, you know, I did notice it's warmish.
Yeah. Oh, you do have rooms.
Yeah, because I mean the dirt is so loose up there. As soon as it's not riding, you're just sliding.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No blue and red. You got. How was it on the? Yeah.
Did red and black. I know.
I'm a little disappointed.
I thought the blue would look a little weird with my gear.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
It's still like it's the non-factory beta colors.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
but
with you.
otherwise it was for beta. It was for beta with
Okay.
the blue and red.
Yeah.
I will say that. Maybe I'll switch the back one out for the podium.
That'd be a solid move. Yeah. You having fun this weekend?
Yeah.
We gonna see you in Ohio?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Here, there's some tough hills there.
Yeah, it's not like this though. It's.
It's.
It doesn't have the rock. I don't think it's got the rock in the
Yeah.
shelf. So you'll drive up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go have some fun.
And I'm thinking probably first year this hill right here. So
Oh yeah, I'd drive
I'll
right
just
up
go
there.
Right up, yeah.
Yeah. Well, these will be our last two riders here, and then we're going to go on to 7. I'm hoping we'll catch up. The pros will catch up to us here, and we'll get to see the pros ride a couple sections before we're done. Hopefully everybody's enjoying the show. The EM is a little bit unfortunate, but it'll be interesting to see what they work out. It's hard to tell whether it's just inexperience with it or whether it's a bigger issue. Time will tell. They got one more try. Moose, I would guess that I would have kind of expected them to catch me by now. It's 12:20 here, but you know, a section or two, within the next 30 minutes, we'll see them. But they may not be rushing because yesterday they finished with loads of time left, and there's no real reason to rush that hard. So they may be mixing it in a little bit more. Ooh, shoulder drop central. Not like that.
Give her full throttle and slip that clutch.
What? Just let the clutch out and idle up the hill. That's where it's at. What do you say, two? What's going on? Yeah, I've scrounged a little bit over here, but I see you got some better. No. Where was the minder on the shoulder drop? That's what the internet wants to know.
First time out, I'm great. Literally.
Yeah. No, she's doing well. I've enjoyed watching her progress. I went up, of course, taught the school a couple years ago, and you know, she's made a lot of progress since then. I'm happy to see her out riding.
Well, I appreciate showing me the ropes.
I like it. Good luck today. You got some interesting squirrels to herd. Now that's just cheating. I'm sorry, that's cheating. All right, well that's going to be our last rider here. Well, unless you guys want to see Sherman Smith the third hit the expert line, because he just showed up. So. Where the hell's he going?
He's going up top.
Yeah, but
He hasn't moved that fast all day.
about time, Jay. Yeah, come on, dude.
Ryder!
Jay getting all worked into position up there as minder. Casey.
Clean it out! Ready, Joe? Clean it out! Ready, Craig!
Nice ride. Dab was a little unfortunate, but it's never fun to get her sorted out. If I can figure out where there he is, somewhere right in there. Nice, out with one. See what Max has for us. Yeah, don't miss the rope up there.
Ready, Max?
We gonna get to see how to do a real hill climb or what?
What?
We gonna get to see a real man go up this hill?
I won it last time, but that was good. I'll come back now.
It's so hard to see what's in frame here. I drift off, I'm sorry. It's a fair ways away.
35 seconds still.
What do you say, Ben?
Hey, man.
Going good?
Awesome. Awesome trial. It's fun. Loop's fun. Sections are fun.
Good. I would definitely be using third gear.
I used second and it was like barely got me up there.
Yeah, third's where it's at.
I think you better go third this time.
Yeah, you better give that thing the what for and a handful of the why not, too.
He had it in that second gear. I didn't just. Give it what it's got. You can't have it anyway.
Yeah, that's where it's at.
Yeah, it's like 8 ticks to get the damn thing to start. And he's getting pissed off. And then that last one, just crank the throttle up, and then all of a sudden it just goes,
Probably, he might need a plug. He runs he runs leaded fuel in it, doesn't he?
yeah.
He'll chew up spark
No,
plugs.
no, not
No?
leaded.
Okay.
No, it's on leaded stuff. But yeah, we figured that first, but I don't know if the oxygen sensor might be dirty.
He doesn't have one.
Yeah, it has one in the port, in front of the cylinder. Yeah, right behind the cylinder they have a sensor in there.
Oh, a manifold pressure sensor.
Yeah.
Maybe that could be. Well, all right, in spite of the fact that all the cool people showed up here, we're at 35 minutes. I'm going to have to move on. Better go catch up with him. That was clean. What do you say, Becky? Yeah, fun? Still fun-ish? Well, yeah. Just drives right up. If you can walk it, you can ride it, right? He's happy. this is really going to wrap it up. We're going to wander on to 7. Thanks for being patient while we got a few, and we'll catch back up with you soon. Thanks for watching. Welcome back, everybody. We're kind of picking up the last of the club riders at God, I forgot where we are. Is this 7? 8? We'll walk over here and find out in just a second. Let's see what Will's got for us. The expert line. Be something a little spicier than what we've been seeing. Sure, I'm in a very good spot here for you guys. Sorry. Rocks up this next guy's a little bit. Now he's got to go over here and get back down into the bottom, I would assume. There's
hey,
about.
Did you guys get water and everything down there?
There's
hey,
about.
Did you guys get water and everything down there?
Yeah,
okay.
he brought it down.
And here's the unfortunate part of doing this live on the internet.
Oh, is that what you're doing?
We have no victims. I mean, riders.
You have to fill in the
Well, I usually like this. If I promise not to touch any of the rocks, I might walk over there and discuss some of the subtleties of the hillside.
Yeah, both these ups are kind of interesting.
Interesting, yeah. They look like the internet might find those intriguing.
The blue line is what's catching them. Because they got to go over the crossing when they get on the loose stuff. It's been catching them.
Yeah, well, the blue guys are good for getting caught, too, because they don't always appreciate all the subtleties of what's before them until after they're riding it. And then it's like, oh, well, this doesn't ride quite like it looked. The expert guys and pro guys have been through that, and then they recognize that we need to pay attention to this stuff. But that's one of the things I think ES is for, is getting really acclimated to reading the terrain. Because sportsmen, they rarely surprise you with stuff. It's pretty straightforward. I mean, clubmen's very straightforward, and then sportsmen's only occasionally got stuff like that. But by the blue line, you need to be able to read the terrain for sure.
Seems like the easy stuff was to get to sportsmen, because they're looking ahead, the easy stuff to grab them.
See if I can get down there without embarrassing myself on the internet. Well, you know, from 30 to 40, it didn't change much. From 40 to 50, a lot of things changed.
60 to 70 is good.
Yeah, you know, my father's going to be 90 in 2 years, so I kind of see where it's headed. But
Well, good for him.
Yeah, he's still on the right side of the grass. It's good to be seen, as he says. And yeah, so if you go to Trials Progression on Tom's YouTube channel, and then look under live, all the past stuff's there. And we're probably going to re-upload some of the stuff, maybe the whole thing, because I'm recording it local as well. And when the internet goes, because I'm on my Starlink over there, but it's with all these trees, it's not flawless. I mean, it's a hard problem to solve, to be honest. And so the stuff that we'll re-upload those at a later time, but it it gives a lot of people a home. Trials progression, yep. Yeah, well, I recognize, I've got, 25 people watching live right now. But yeah, by the end of the day, a couple hundred different people have watched some of it, and they come back and watch some more of it as their day lets them. But the cool thing with the live for me is that I don't end up with this, 7 or 8 hours of video that I got to go edit tonight and then try to post. And people have way different expectations of the production quality as soon as you aren't doing it live. Stuff like this, And to me, in a lot of ways, some of this is more interesting than some of the riding. The discussions I have with people talking about the section, which we're going to get into here in just a second. Talking to some of the riders that are in the mood to want to chat for a second in line or something. Yeah. So, yeah, this looks like where the money's at for the big riders. Of course, pro up here on the left, that's not a problem for them at all. The expert line's a little spicier because with the kickers there, so they either have to splatter it or they got to run over this stuff. Let me get a little wider lens for you guys there. Got to run over this stuff, which is a fair bit higher than the ground in there. I know the camera doesn't show it super well. Maybe from over here, there's a bit of a hump. So it's up over this stuff and down in the hole. And then up that, which is was a ride up, but of course the ES guys actually have to go over that step and then up this face and cross over. If we look on up the hill, they got to cross back over there and then hit that step and exit left, which is way harder than riding the red line up this right edge and cutting across. And I don't see the center being much of a problem for the pro guys, but maybe it's caught somebody. And then up the hill and out. But what do we got? So anyway, yeah, that's what they're working on here. And it's all really loose. Like the pros got a little step over there too, but nothing that should raise their eyebrows too high. Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, it'll drive right up that. You gentlemen having any fun? No. No? Why not?
Hard and tired, hot. Somebody's not prepared. Can you believe that?
All right. You're supposed to have the mind or carry a fan, one of those misters or something.
Needs to be the other way around.
Oh.
Yeah, I was going to say, for what we're getting paid as minders sometimes, right?
Exactly. Now, halfway through the second loop, we're going to start doing what we needed to do earlier.
Yeah, it's makeup work is way harder. I get on the team about that all the time. I'm like,
I don't want none of that. Now it's too late. Now you're tired and making silly mistakes.
yeah, I have no doubt. It's interesting. I'm really surprised there's this big break today.
Yeah, we got caught behind the pros at 5 on the first loop. It took forever to get through that.
This loop, or this section's been a bottleneck for all the lower class riders. just because it, well, like the green has more markers in here than I've ever seen for greens.
Yeah, I think they're using some. Looks like they're using some of them as blockers and things though too. But it's still definitely
Burning too much time. Get down around there, hit that, and blaze up out of there. There's probably better now.
Looks like there's a pretty good. What were either of them? I mean, if we're gonna, as long as we're asking the question, I'll ask that question. What's he eating today?
Not what he needs to eat.
About 2 inches steak. Well, yeah, because I mean, he's just not putting the effort in. He's better than this. Well, we're out with 3. I don't think it's what he wanted, and we definitely could make some arguments that it's probably not the way to do it. What do you say, Adam? Got anything good happening over there?
Really great first lap. We're struggling a little bit, but we're coming around.
Excellent.
Yeah? That about sum it up? Okay.
Bless you.
There you go. Blame it on the cold. You got a cold. So you sneeze.
Ugh. Is the shade creeping in on you? Minute 30 on the clock.
Yeah.
Time shouldn't be a problem.
Hey! That rock is blue.
Which one?
It's top one.
Okay. It's blue?
That's okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Yep. You're up. Not bad, you just gotta carry through. Shut up. Alright.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I heard another one running just like yours. I wonder what's going on. You know, with a little bit of light, really, yeah, definitely could be it. Yeah, you can tell. Take your grease gun from the trailer and wipe the crankside seal with a bunch of grease so it can't sit there for a little while. People will survive the rest of the day. I mean, does it actually stop it from running? Or mean, that's a good possibility. But of course, that means he's got to have the bottom end pretty rich to keep it from being boggy, right? That was smooth. This exit's been going good. Just look all the way up there. Nice ride by Payton. What do you say, Pat?
Warm.
It is warm. You are not wrong, sir.
That's why I'm tired.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's honestly all I can come up with since, you know, changing carburetors and everything else hasn't done much. So.
Of course, unless you change it with one that you know was running perfectly, you could have swapped a problem for the problem.
Well, it came off of Rachel's brand new 125.
Yeah, I mean a real 0-hour engine.
Like 10. But yeah. And nothing changed.
Right.
So.
Well, he's got 6 weeks at home to figure it out.
We get home and put the cases on it. So.
Right.
Seals and bearings, get ready for it out. Are you gonna be here for a minute?
Yeah, why?
Oh, I've got an extra water for Abigail. But we're running pretty good. I'll just leave it here with you.
Yeah, just lay it right there. I'll point it out to her when she comes by. Is she just a couple riders back?
Yeah, she should be. Hey. She should be too far behind us.
I mean, I'm going to be here for another 5 to 10 minutes.
Huh?
I'll be here 5 to 10 minutes.
Oh, you pick it up, take it with you.
I guess I'll do that.
Well, I think she got behind the pros and we're in front of them, so.
Yeah. Well, you guys wondered, here's the pros. Pretty smooth.
Makes it look easy, though.
When you do it right, it is easy, regardless of how big the rocks are. Well, I think we'll bail off there. Maybe we'll get lucky and they'll walk the next one and we'll catch them. Otherwise, we'll catch probably the rest of the pros at the next one. And we'll keep this party going. All right, sorry about that. I started wrong and have another stream on hold, so I'm gonna have to end that one here in a minute. We'll get a little break in riders, hopefully, and I can I'll pause this and pop over there and fix that. So weird things happen when the internet connection's really flaky. Haven't worn yourselves out yet?
I'm feeling tired, but it's funny, I'm not even riding, so.
All this hiking around. Get to see some good stuff?
Yeah, for sure.
This is one of our local couples that ride from back in Tennessee, Josh and Becky. They've got like 3 kids riding the youth nationals and stuff. It's quite a herd, and this is one of Becky's first events. So it's been pretty cool watching her grow into it, because at first she was just riding with the kids and playing with the local events, and then she was having a lot of fun with that, and we did a little arm twisted, and now she's riding these, and she's mostly enjoying them. Texas was a little salty. Some of the clubman sections were a little scary. I mean, they just were slippery and big, and, you know, I say big, but I mean, you know, hillsides and things where, you know, there were consequences to making mistakes, and with it slippery, that gets more exciting.
Yeah.
So
I can imagine, because I thought some of them here looked scary to me, but
yeah, I mean, the red and black gates, you got to assume that they're quite competent by that level, but the green and white stuff is relatively supposed to be approachable. Here's the other couple out of Chattanooga that's fun, Ben and Natalie. There's a way to do it. She rides the Women's World Series, and so she's over here to. Well, they came over last year and had a good time, and so they're back to have some more fun. Next weekend, she's going to teach a school along with the Oklahoma youth event.
Awesome.
So.
Yeah, Abigail did say she's going to Oklahoma next.
Yeah.
So,
You got this guy all tuned up. He knows what he's doing up there. Yeah, he looks like he's riding well.
But my favorite part of the day,
Uh-huh.
second two, Josh
Yeah.
and Ben both went through.
Got it?
Put down on a one and that cleaned it.
Nice. Well, y'all keep having fun. I'm gonna have to get out of the sun here. I'm gonna look like my t-shirt. Feel free to enjoy the shade in the pits. Chat with the riders when they come in and whatnot. Nice ride over there. I heard you got beat by one of the girls in a section, though. What's up with that? It happened. Wait, Ben dabbed too? I find this unacceptable.
I got lost in a section, believe it or not.
You? Mr. GPS?
Mr. GPS.
Y'all having a big time?
A little bit hot.
Yeah, you finding this a touch hot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet. You guys don't keep your saunas this hot, do you?
Oh yeah, our sauna's hot.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I think our sauna sits at 42.
Oh yeah, that's pretty toasty.
You're sitting there for like 10 minutes, you're done.
Yeah, you're very done at 10. Yeah. I mean, there's some weird Canadians that try to see how long they can stay in 45, but it's not very long.
Yeah, that's
So awesome to see how much fun they're having.
He's a little. Yeah, she's a little rattled, but she's.
Is there a couple that got one thing or another that she doesn't like?
Yeah.
She's cleaned everything. I've seen her ride.
Yeah, she's doing good. Yeah. I got some bigger rocks in them.
Well, you don't have that right now. I mean, that's next year's problem. Next year she'll be, she'll have the mop out, sweeping the floor with them. So that's how it works. And then she'll be eyeballing the white line, and this process repeats. Yeah, me too. How's that big cushy seat treating you there, Hoover? That looks pretty nice.
Yep. He's doing space.
I believe big cushy seat is a complete thought right there as far as I'm concerned. I'm enjoying my big cushy seat.
You're going to tell that to Sabrina for me, right? She goes,
You've made enough bad decisions in your life without my help.
How about
That won't even show up on the radar, let's be honest. You can bring that home. It'll be months before she even finds out.
She wouldn't even know it wasn't a trial play or it wasn't a bicycle. We already had.
You having fun?
oh, man.
How's she riding? Pretty good?
Oh, yeah, there's way too. I think there's 3 sections out of 3 is a good ride. That's all you need.
Yeah.
The rest are fun.
Right.
And yada yada.
But there's a little bit more in a couple places.
Yep.
Without being scary big.
Yeah. Just where a 3's a good ride.
Right.
Yeah. Okay, we got through that one. Maybe clean it next time. I don't know what year he was in. Yeah, I haven't. His last loop, the section I was at, he rode like his brain was in a fog. I don't know exactly what's going on, but I think he's technically better than that. We'll have that from time to time. So what have you been up to? Just slow down and work right, hire a lot of stuff. Doesn't make as much money, but I can't do what I used to. So I'm just going to the beach more.
That seems pretty legit.
It is. Ride
Yeah.
my bicycle down the middle of Front Street.
Still fiddling with that Jag a little bit?
Oh yeah, had the Jag out. Just
Oh, nice.
buddy of mine came over and did two 4-hour sessions of ceramic coating. Did a double ceramic coating. Oh no, I'm
Oh, the Jag. Oh, okay.
We've been beating those down.
Did you bang your hand or is this a cramp?
I have to have the shoulder issues. So when I did
pumped she pumped this side. And it's full.
I didn't see through it.
There's a big block of ice in the beta refrigerator after you're done.
Okay.
Yes, I'm fine.
Will Myers riding the pro line here. We'll pay attention to that for a second. There it is. Let's see, big man.
Yep, right there.
That's fair. This is very public. Kind of like the belt.
I love that outfit. That's freaking awesome.
Nice ride, Will. Yeah. Looked like it was ownership of that.
Yeah. All the way out here. Take a look up, straight up the gut up that stump.
That's pretty solid.
Good ride, Pete.
Nicely done.
Nice
Yeah,
ride,
good
Bubba.
ride.
Yep, right there. You can back up 6 inches if you'd like. No more.
Well, when they get that timing right, it just goes up there so smoothly.
Thanks, Eric.
Nice ride, Alex. So the internet kind of flaked out there for a second, but probably a couple more riders. And get on to section 11. Been awful quiet today in the comment section. I think you guys must be drinking too much iced tea or something. rider's still on the peg, so we're gonna go with it. I said I was a little thin. Good ride. Still dripping?
I'm letting it lean. I haven't seen it drip yet, but I've been letting it lean. I don't know.
The clutch still feel okay?
Yeah.
Run it. There's nothing. You're not going to hurt it.
No. And Myers, they got an extra one. They did me off.
Okay. Alright, well I think this will be our last rider here. And we'll head on to number 10.
Second place.